Hello, hello. I think we're back. At least I got the game up. There we go. All right, we're moving. This is game number 1 of this series. We got my boy Flames on the orange side with Sharky and Hepty. On blue, we got Benji, Loaded, and GT. We get nameplates down. This is gonna be the first game of tonight's stream. Schedule. I know last week I was kind of feeling it out. We're gonna be probably doing Monday through Wednesday. Thursdays will be potential. It'll be kind of like if I'm feeling it or not, but definitely Monday through Wednesday will be streams. About an hour and a half is what we're looking at. If not, at least 3 series. But we'll see which comes first. Right now, Flames with a good clear downfield. That might be pocketed, but GT gonna get back. Gets to it. Sharky up. 50's Benji. Hefty. Shot to the back wall. Jumps up. Double. Ooh. Almost got the double down. GT able to get up. Get the front bumper in front of it. Right now, Flames going for the double off. Backward Sharky. Backward Loaded. Awkward. Here comes Benji and Flames and Hepty. Flames trying to go up for the block. Benji gets it down. GT with the follow. Sharky gonna have to be smart on this one. Gets a good 50. Benji knocks it to the middle. Loaded a little bit overzealous there. Flames knocks the middle. Hepty gets up. Taking it to the corner in time. Gonna be a shot on. And Leaded. Putting a shot in the net. Putting it top right. Gonna make the series 1-1. Flames was floating in the top right. Just couldn't get there in time. And Sharky not able to follow up in time. Reaction time definitely speeding up as this game has progressed. Orange had an early goal. Didn't get it on tape, essentially. It was a great play to start off the game. Was within the first 30 seconds, I think. GT now up. Sharks goes to the block. Flames with the follow. Gonna 50 Benji. Leaded puts it to the wall. Benji comes down. Actually blocks it. GT now gonna have to get the touch up the wall. Hefty gets the touch. Downfield to Flames. Benji blocks it again, but Sharky reads it. Leaded put in the middle. GT trying to go up and get in front of it. Hefty demoed on the backfield. Flames really gonna get a touch now. Benji almost coming down in time. Leaded now gonna try and put it middle. Gets an absolute 50 for Sharky, big body. Sharky puts it back downfield. Flames with another shot, puts it in the corner, puts Benji in an awkward position. After he gets a demo on him, it's a 2v1 situation right now. Time to be aggressive. Flames put the shot on. Doesn't get enough power on it. So I would say hit it with a wet napkin. Sharky puts it off wall, trying to get it back middle, but both Benji and GT able to read that. Not enough power on it at the time. Flames get the touch, actually pass to Benji, low boost. 50's the middle, GT knocks it back. Sharky can beat him. Puts it middle. Looks like he was trying to go for a follow, gets it touched too far out, but here comes Hepty. He's gonna put a shot on, just off. Flames with the follow. He's gonna secure goal number 2 of the game. GT gets a touch. Hefty gets there. Leaded tries to knock it out. GT might have been looking for the touch. Hesitates, and Flames is there to follow in. Benji, Flames 50 off the start. Hefty goes up to the block. Leaded gets a touchdown, but GT shoots it sideways. Looking for the basically bottom left pocket. Benji puts it middle, but Flames is just so quick on the reads. Able to stay on it, puts another shot to the backboard. Gonna try and get a follow from maybe Sharky. Actually gets bumped. Hepty puts it to the backboard. Sharky with a follow. Gets just a touch on it, makes it awkward. Flames now just has to do damage control. Leaded gonna put a shot on net. Oh, Benji almost gets a knockdown. Almost reads it off the backboard. Hepty just gonna miss. And that's gonna be another touch middle. Will they get one for the road? Benji puts it to the backboard. Leaded gets it up. GT just needs to get a touch to the wall. It's up and over. It goes back middle. Benji to GT, who doesn't get the shot on. He's just short. And that's going to be game 1 going to orange. It's going to be Flames, Sharky, and Hepty taking game number 1 over GT, Leaded, and Benji. Really solid one to start us off with. We're going to be looking into seeing what comes next in the series. Didn't really see any mistakes. It's just the small opportunities that were given we're definitely taking advantage of. And so far, game number 1 will be going to orange, but blue can still bring this back and still make it even 1-1, or we could see orange get a 2-0 lead. Going into game number 2, seeing everyone get loaded in. Might be waiting on one more. Flames is now in. It's time for game number 2 of the 5-game series. Currently in favor of orange. The blue has a little bit of work to do. The leaded knocking the middle. Looks like Sharky actually pulls out of it. Gets to Hepty. Leaded up for the redirect. Gonna put it at the backboard. Hepty though, gonna need to get a touch. Just misses. Flames able to get a touch, but actually gets shunted to the back. Here comes Hepty. Gonna put a shot on PT. Good touch to the backboard. Here comes Flames. Putting it down. Gonna be a bounce shot. Gonna be just off the corner. Sharky pitches it middle. Benji. Gonna take his time. Move it out. Gets a nice little touch. Actually catches Flames out. Thinks he didn't have enough boost. Actually gets demoed. Right now blue on the attack with Sharky. Gonna get a touch out. But doesn't get it as far out as he's wanting. Benji. Almost there for the 50. Sharky to Hepty. Gets blocked by GT. Let it. Gonna take the low 50. Puts it back middle again. Benji. Not sure who's gonna commit to this one. GT. Oh, the hit almost goes to corner. And Benji with a good 50, putting it to the corner. Keeping his team on the prowl right now. GT actually gets 50 right here. Let it. Gonna need to get touch middle. GT does get demoed there on the back end. Actually gonna help him out. Gives him some boost with Flames. Is gonna be there for the center pass. Gonna be a great drop down that we saw from Hepty. Flames there in the middle to receive the ball. Gets the first goal of game number 2. Still 3 minutes and 46 seconds. Blue can make it back. Let it. Middle. The corner. Just high, just out of the box. Puts it to the top right corner. Gets a great demo. Flames. Now gonna get a flick. Thought he was gonna get flicked just in time. Hepty with a redirect. Let it. Trying to read the corner shot. GT. Pushing it middle. Benji, if he can take advantage of it, we'll be able to get there, but Sharky able just to get a touch on it. Got a fender down to redirect it back a little bit. Let it. Now, the middle. Flames, middle. Sharky just not able to commit. Did not feel comfortable. Now it's all leaded. He's actually going to fake out. Get the touch. Benji gets a 50. It's all GT. Just he's going to shot off, but it's going to be just wide. They have another shot, but not able to get it back middle. Sharky gets bumped out, but actually gets the full boost. Still getting bumped by GT. Benji knocks it middle. Flames redirect out. Gonna be followed by Sharky here. Gets 50 by GT. GT actually puts it off the wall for Leaded, who's gonna read it off the ceiling. Nasty Reed gets another 50 here. GT now putting it to the corner. Gets 50. Benji floating with it. Just basically levitating with the thing. Leaded gonna get a clear middle. Trying to go for an aerial. Might get the reset here. Does. Benji with a great read right there, able to keep it on their side. GT with a shot! This time, the redemption to the corner, and GT under pressure is able to perform. Once again, beating the goal back about the same time as we saw in game number 1, maybe a little bit later in the series. But now Sharky gonna have to do some defensive work. Both with the ball, staying with it. It's a good pinch, but Let it able to read that. It goes to Hepty. He's going to get a good clear out, but will be read by Benji. Flames thought about committing up middle, looking for a pass to Let it, who's actually going for the 50. Puts Flames a little bit in the box right now. Currently no one's back for orange, but Sharky able to get a touch on it to the backboard. Gonna have to do the magic once again. It's actually gonna be Hepty that's putting it to the wall. We'll leave it open for GT, who is gonna try and carry it, gets a 50. Benji is high, he's gonna get another read. Flames trying to get another read on it too. Sharky puts it out, gets a good clear, alleviates some pressure for his team on his end of the pitch. Now, Hepty, 50's the middle again, does a 2-for-1 special right there. Flames gonna have to get a touch here. Actually just gets a little bit too high, a little bit overzealous. Sharky 50's it out. Luckily Flames doesn't put it in for an own goal. Let it. 50 middle, GT I think is just gonna get a touch on this. Flames the backboard, actually gets demoed out of it. Sharky gonna get just a touch to the corner, and Hepty now with the ball. Gonna have to really be methodical with how you approach this. Let it just get the 50 out, just trying to get in front of it. Actually just caught GT out. Flames with the 50 back out middle. Hepty can commit, but no one's jumping for it. They all waited for blue. And Let it gonna get a nice little touch out. Sharky not the clear he wanted. Hepty having to do some damage control at the moment. 50 middle, staying to the wall. Look at the power off of that. The redirect out from Hepty, not going to help that situation. But Flames able to read it to middle, Let it already up, gets another touch out. Hepty thinks about it second. Gets another bump on the back wall. Puts Sharky in a little bit of a dangerous situation. Gonna have to take some time here to knock the ball out. Leaded gonna take the control. Pops it up. Hepty up for the block at 50. GT's already gonna put it off the corner for Benji, who almost slots it to the corner, but once again hits the wall. And Flames might put it in the corner, misreads it. Sharky putting it back over. Gonna see who can get there first. Hepty might knock this back middle. Sharky, maybe out the Flames. Oh, but Flames jumped. He went in for the hit off the corner. Flames, a nice little 50 out. Benji already clearing the deck. Hepty really gonna have to get a touch on this. Great save. Let it already up. Gonna get a clear out from Sharky. He's gonna take the control here. Not the touch he was wanting, but Hepty gonna 50 at the wall. Might be too dangerous for Flames. Flames to follow. Put the pressure on Leaded to have to make a touch. Back out middle by Sharky. Benji down. Flames to wall. It might be a redirect center, but GT able to read it. Knocks it out for his team. Sharky once again trying to play with it on the side. It is open. Benji's got to jump, and he's going to get to it just in time. Right now, the orange team a little bit of miscommunication or just a little bit of different like positioning there. Benji is up, gets the touch out to GT, who now leaves it for Hepty, who's going to have to try and read 2 for 1. Is able to fall on it just in time, keeping it out of reach for Leaded. Now, Hepty gonna have to try and get some control here. Sharky is gonna have to jump up, gets a touch, keeps it out for him. Leaded with the redirect, but what a save from Hepty! Hepty gonna again put it down the corner. Boost starvation right now is real for Orange. They're really gonna have to try and figure this out and how to get it out. Sharky is the one with the boost. Gonna try and aerial it, goes for a bump actually. GT already up. Hepty does get demoed with the aerial bump, unfortunately leaving him in a 1v2 situation, and that is going to be game number 2 going to blue. Benji with the aerial bump and GT with the carry. That is going to be the goal ceiling there for blue. That's going to equal out the series to be 1-1. If you give me just a moment, I'm going to try and actually change the audio here. Got a little bit of a different mic setup that I'm going to try and enact. We're going to see how well this sounds to everything else. So hopefully I can do that before the series really gets underway. Looks like the audio is going to be a little bit different. We are not going to worry about that at the moment. Maybe for the next series. We did get a little bit of a different mic setup. Sharky actually going to pass that out to Flames. A lot of clears downfield to try and make plays out of that. That's going to go middle for Sharky, but it Leaded. Able to get up in time. Had to jump up. Had to jump around a little bit. Now, Flames able to pop it up. Sharky coming up for the follow. Still has boost to stay with it. Actually forces Leaded to have to make a touch. Hepty a bit flat-footed. Not able to get to it in time. Flames now trying to go for the demo on GT. And that's going to lead them in a bit of a boost start situation. Benji going to put the shot on. It's actually going to be wide just to the top right corner, top left corner of the goal. GT pops it out. Look at the aerial control, just sticking with it. Leaded with a shot, but what a save from Hepty. Able to get a hand on it just in case. GT staying with it, might go for the bump. Benji not able to redirect it how we were hoping. Leaded goes for the reset there. A little bit of an interesting mechanic. Bag clear out middle, looking for the bump. It's actually going to be off the goalpost and in. And the abusive, the physical gameplay that Blue has been bringing for this past 2 games is currently unmatched. Benji going in for the aerial bump, or even just a demo in general on the goal line, leaving it open for Leaded. Hepty actually with the demo here. Flames goes for the touch. Hepty is going to get up in time, puts it in the backboard. Benji is going to read it, but puts it down in an awkward position. Flames able to get up for this one. Gets it to corner. Hepty now going to have to try and get this middle. Sharky was there. Oh, but it almost gets the touch back around. Flames trying to just dump it middle. Stays on it. Gets a insane 50 from Letter, who's going to take a shot on. And good save from Hepty, who's going to knock this out one more time. But no one able to follow. Benji, back to middle. They bump each other on the goalpost. Looks like Sharky and Hepty are almost on top of one another. Flames trying to give them the space. Flames does get bumped out. Hepty, the wall. Let it already there. Looking for the flip reset out. Actually goes for the mustard. Flames gets some boost. Puts it back over to the other side. Flames gonna stay on it. Looks like he might go off the ceiling here. Hepty gotta get her flip reset. Not able to get back down to it in time. Shark trying to go for the aerial punch, or aerial pinch off the roof. Flames pops it up, pushing it middle. Might actually be open. I don't know what happened right there. Flames floating with it, just sticking with it. I don't know if that was whiffs from the other team or not. Oh, hold on. All tabbed out by accident. We're good, I think. Maybe. Hold on. Now we're good. Put it middle. Flames putting it back to backboard. Sharky just kind of standing there. GT just trying to jump up in front of it. Gonna do it again. Sharky off to the side. Let it, gonna clear downfield. I don't know where Benji had gone. Benji was going for a bit of a bump there. GT able to get a touch out. Benji, a bit of an awkward situation. Let it, sticking with it. Look at the control. Looking for another pop up here. Sharky gets in front of it, keeps them able to alleviate the pressure. Hepty, clear downfield, puts it back to corner. Might be looking for another demo there on the goal line from GT. Sharky popping it out. We'll definitely see the physical game for blue is definitely more apparent than the orange. They're definitely taking a more technical standpoint, relying a lot more on the mechanic and positioning than the physical gameplay. A little bit of a smart move there from Hepty, just keep the ball moving across, make him jump, use the boost. Playing, putting it up, 50s it down, GT able to get back up to it. Hits the ball a little bit too far out for his reach to get back down to it. Benji with a shot on though, Hepty gonna have to make the save, able to get to it just in time. Now Flames gonna have to get a good 50 middle. GT puts it over both. Flames gonna carry it across, looking for the 50 down. Actually get a shot on here. Benji now gonna have to make 2 touches here. Currently Sharky is just trying to get a 50 for his team. Flames 50s it off his head, and it's gonna go in. Flames once again putting in 2 goals this game. He is unstoppable on the shooting. Just 50s Benji, it goes right into the net. No one back. I think it catches Let It off guard. That's going to lead it to a victory, potentially for Orange. GT putting it down. Not the touch he wanted, but neither does Sharky. He doesn't get a touch at all. Flames puts it too far out. Not able to get back to it, but here comes Benji with the air control. Puts it over 2. GT now going to have to get a touch. It's currently floating. That's going to be Let It to seal it back in and make this series 2-2. No one able to get it out of the Orange team. Unfortunate. 50 not able to go the way, but now it is Flames with the control, puts it in the backboard. He can read these. He goes too high though. He over jumps. I think he was anticipating a challenge in the air. Hepty gets a 50, goes to back wall. GT able to get a touch middle. No one there to take advantage. Right now, Hepty, good 50 back. Let It, unfortunately, is going to be the one to get to it in time. Flames takes it down, 50s it out. Gets basically chowed on by 2 different people. Good little touch out from Hepty. Sharky really going to have to get to this one. GT, Sharky, the Flames. I don't know if he's going to get there or not. Able to read it. Oh, here comes Sharky for the touch. Hepty might be in a bit of an awkward situation. It's Benji. Hepty, I think, may have jumped for it, was a bit overzealous. And that's actually going to be the end of the series. I guess we missed game one. This is going to be a 4-game series. Blue will be taking the overall here with a 3-1 victory. We thought it was 2-1. We thought we were going to get one more game, but that is going to be a best of 4 games here. Hope you enjoyed that series, and we'll be moving on to the next. Going to be checking the logs here, and we'll be getting another game hopefully up here in just a moment. Check, check, 1 2 1 2. Check, check, 1 2 1 2. 2 1 2. 2 1 2. 2 1 2. All right, I think we should be good. All right, I think we should be good. All right, I think we should be good. All right, I think we should. We are definitely not good. That echo is atrocious. Hold on. That echo is atrocious. Hold on. That echo is atrocious. Hold on. Check, check, 1 2 1 2. Check, check, 1 2 1 2. 2 1 2. Check, check, 1 2 1 2. 2 1 2. Check, check, 1 2 1 2. 2 1 2. Check, check, 1 2 1 2. 2 1 2. Check, check, 1 2 1 2. All right, I think we should be good, hopefully. If that echo is bad, we'll find out in a moment. Let me go ahead and double check and make sure that that isn't dying real quick.